Reality control. This phrase is everywhere now. YouTube is full of videos with this title. Thousands of books promise to teach you how to control your life. Law of attraction, visualization, affirmations, manifestation of desires. Everyone says you can control your reality. And it's true. But there's one huge paradox that almost no one talks about. The vast majority of people who talk about controlling reality don't actually control anything. They're controlled. Their reality controls them, not the other way around. How does this work? Very simple. Look at your typical day. You wake up, and the first thing you do is grab your phone. Check notifications, read news, scroll through feeds. Within the first 5 minutes after waking, your attention is captured by the external world. Then you go to work. All day, your mind reacts to external stimuli, messages, tasks, problems, people. You don't choose what to think about. The world chooses for you. You don't control your attention. Attention controls you. In the evening, you come home exhausted, turn on a series, or open social media. Again, giving your attention to external content. And so, day after day, year after year. Where's the reality control here? Where's your power? Where's your choice? Here's the brutal truth. Most people don't control their reality because they don't even control their attention. And attention is the only real control tool you have. You can't control what you're not aware of. You can't change what happens on autopilot.
Let's talk about the restless mind, about that internal voice that never shuts up. It comments on everything. It judges, it compares, it plans, it worries. It replays the past and fantasizes about the future. This voice creates constant internal noise, and as long as this noise exists, you can't control reality. Because you're not the master in your own house. You're a prisoner of your own mind. The restless mind lives in what I call the 3D matrix. This is a reality built on reactions. Here, everything works on the stimulus-response principle. Something happens, you react. Someone said something, you get angry or happy. Saw news, got worried. Got a like, felt good. In the 3D matrix, you don't create reality, you react to it. You're a puppet of external circumstances. Your mood depends on the weather, on other people's words, on the numbers in your bank account, on the number of followers. This isn't control. This is slavery. And the scariest part? Most people don't even notice this. They live in constant distraction. Notifications, calls, messages, news, ads, content, an endless stream of information that captures attention and doesn't let go. When you live in constant noise and distraction, reality controls you. Every notification is a command. Look here, and you obey. Every thought about the past or future is a command. Don't be here and now, and you obey again. People think they're free, but actually they live in an invisible cage, a cage made of their own automatic reactions, of habits, of endless mental noise. While you're in this state, no manifestation techniques will help because you're not present. You're sleeping while awake. You're living on autopilot.
Ask yourself an honest question right now. Who controls your life? You think it's you, but let's check. Last night, you decided to go to bed early, but ended up on your phone until 2 in the morning again. Who made that decision? This morning, you planned to exercise, but postponed it, again, for the 5th time this week. Who decided that? You wanted to stay calm in a conflict, but snapped again and said things you regret. Who controlled that situation? See? Reality controls you while you're asleep. And you're asleep almost all the time, even when it seems like you're awake. Life on autopilot looks like this. You wake up to an alarm, automatically grab your phone, automatically check email, automatically drink coffee, automatically drive to work on the same route, automatically react to the same triggers, automatically return to the same thoughts. Where are you in all this? Where's the conscious choice? Where's the control? Here's what actually happens. 95% of your actions and decisions are made not by the conscious mind, but by subconscious programs. This is a scientifically proven fact. The subconscious is a storage of all your past experiences, beliefs, fears, traumas, and it's what runs your life while you're not aware. You think you choose a partner? No. Subconscious patterns choose for you, and that's why you keep ending up in the same types of relationships again and again. You think you choose your job? No. Your childhood beliefs about money and success choose for you. You think you control your emotions? Laughable. One trigger and you explode. Automatic reaction, programmed response. This isn't reality control. This is controlled reality. You're not the driver, you're the passenger. And here's the interesting part. While you live on autopilot, you keep creating the same reality over and over. Because creating reality isn't magic, it's simply pattern repetition. The same thoughts create the same emotions create the same actions create the same results. You're stuck in a loop. And until you break out of this loop, nothing will change.
So what is real reality control? It's not visualization, not affirmations, not vision boards. All of this can work, but only if there's something bigger behind it. Real reality control begins with one simple but incredibly powerful state: awareness. Awareness is the ability to be present in the current moment, not in the past, not in the future, here and now. To be fully present in what's happening right now. Sounds simple? Try it right now. Close your eyes for a minute and just be here. Don't think about anything, just be. Be aware of your breathing, your body, sounds around you. How long did you last? 10 seconds? 20? Before your mind dragged you back into thoughts? That's how difficult it is to be aware, because the mind is used to running the show. It doesn't want to give up control. It creates an endless stream of thoughts to keep your attention. But when you become aware, magic happens. You transition from the role of drama participant to observer. The drama participant is completely absorbed in what's happening. Someone said something offensive, the participant is hurt. A problem occurred, the participant panics. Something went wrong, the participant is disappointed. The observer sees all this from the outside. He notices, oh, here comes hurt. But he doesn't become the hurt. Oh, here's fear arising, but he doesn't become the fear. Oh, the mind is worrying about the future again, but he doesn't become that worry. The observer creates space between stimulus and response. And in that space, choice appears. Real choice. Not automatic reaction, but conscious response. This is where real reality control begins. Not in trying to control external circumstances, but in the ability to choose your internal response to those circumstances. Viktor Frankl, who survived concentration camps, said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom." Awareness gives you access to that space.
To truly control reality, you need to go beyond your mind. This doesn't mean turning off thinking. It means stopping identifying with thoughts. Most people think, I am my thoughts. But that's not true. You're the one who observes thoughts. Big difference. Try it right now. Pay attention to your thoughts. Just observe what your mind is thinking. Don't engage, don't analyze. Just watch as thoughts arise and disappear. Who's observing? Who sees these thoughts? It's not the mind, because the mind is what's being observed. The observer is you, your true self, pure consciousness. When you find this observer, you go beyond the mind. You're no longer trapped in endless mental noise. You're in silence. And this silence isn't emptiness. It's the source of everything. Stopping the internal dialogue is one of the most powerful practices. When the voice in your head goes quiet, even for a few seconds, access opens to another level of reality. Have you ever noticed the space between thoughts? That tiny gap when one thought ended and the next hasn't started yet? In that gap, infinite silence. And in that silence, incredible power. Because silence isn't the absence of something. It's the presence of something much greater. It's the presence of pure consciousness, the space of all possibilities, the quantum field of potential. All great mystics, all awakened beings say the same thing. Truth is found in silence. Not in words, not in concepts, not in ideas. In the silence beyond the mind. And when you touch this silence, you touch the source of creation. You exit reaction mode and enter creation mode. In reaction mode, you build the future based on the past. Your mind takes everything it knows and projects it forward. That's why your future is just a continuation of your past. In creation mode, you build the future from emptiness, from the space of infinite possibilities. Here, there are no limitations of the past. Here, something truly new can be born. That's why all insights, all breakthroughs, all creativity come not from thinking, they come from silence. When you stop thinking, the answer comes. When you release the problem, the solution comes. Silence isn't just the absence of noise. It's a portal to another dimension of consciousness.
So you've learned to be aware. You've gone beyond the mind. You've found silence. What's next? Next begins real reality creation. But this creation is nothing like what law of attraction books promise. Real reality control isn't control. It's not manipulation. It's creation from presence. There's a huge difference between reaction and conscious choice. Reaction is automatic. Someone offended you. You got offended. You didn't choose this emotion. It came on its own because an old program kicked in. Conscious choice comes from the space of awareness. Someone said something offensive. You noticed it. You saw the impulse of hurt arising in the body. But instead of automatically reacting to it, you choose. You can choose hurt, or you can choose compassion, or neutrality, or humor. This is freedom. This is reality control. Intention from silence works completely differently than desire from the mind. When the mind wants something, this desire usually comes from lack. I want money because I don't have enough. I want love because I'm lonely. I want success because I feel like a failure. These desires create the same reality of lack because they come from the vibration of I don't have enough. And the universe mirrors this vibration back. Intention from silence is different. It doesn't come from lack. It comes from fullness. When you're in silence, in presence, you're already full. You don't need anything. You're already whole. And from this wholeness, pure intention is born. Not, I want this because I'm lacking something, but This will be a beautiful expression of who I am. From this space, a completely different reality is created. Quantum physics shows us that at the subatomic level, everything is a field of possibilities. An electron exists as a wave of potential until an observer focuses attention on it. At the moment of observation, the wave collapses into a particle, into concrete reality. The same with your life. While you're not aware, you collapse the same patterns over and over. Old habits, old reactions, old reality. But when you're present, when you're aware, you gain access to the field of all possibilities. And your conscious intention chooses which possibility to collapse into reality. This isn't magic. This is the mechanics of consciousness.
Okay, you'll say. Sounds beautiful. But how do you apply this in practice? How do you take back control of your life? First and most important, take back control of your attention. Attention is the currency of consciousness. Where your attention is directed, that's where your energy flows. And what your energy is directed toward grows in your life. If your attention is constantly on problems, problems grow. If on fears, fears intensify. If on the past, you get stuck in the past. Start noticing where your attention goes throughout the day. How many times do you pick up your phone? How many times do you get distracted by notifications? How much time do you spend in thoughts about the past or future? Every time you notice attention has wandered, bring it back to the present moment, to your breath, to sensations in the body, to what's happening right now. This is the practice of presence, and this practice changes everything. Here are some specific techniques. Technique 1, anchor in the present. Choose an anchor, something that's always with you. Breath, for example, or sensations in your hands. Throughout the day, regularly return attention to this anchor, even for just a few seconds. This brings you from your head into your body, from thoughts into presence. Technique 2, pause. Before saying or doing something, take a pause, at least one conscious breath. This pause creates space between stimulus and response. In that space, you can choose instead of automatically reacting. Technique 3, observer. Regularly throughout the day, ask yourself, what am I feeling now? What am I thinking about? Just observe without judgment. This strengthens awareness and brings you out of identification with thoughts and emotions. Technique 4, digital detox. Set times during the day when you completely disconnect from all devices, at least an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. This returns control of your attention to you. Life as creation, not survival. This is a fundamental shift. Most people live in survival mode. They react to what comes. They put out fires, they solve problems. But when you're aware, you transition from survival mode to creation mode. You don't wait for life to bring something. You create, not from lack, but from abundance. Not from fear, but from love.
And here we come to the final, most important point, to the paradox of reality control. Here's the paradox. Real reality control isn't control. Sound strange? Let me explain. When you try to control reality from ego, from the mind, you create tension. You grasp at results. You attach to how everything should be, and this attachment creates suffering. You make a detailed plan of what your life should look like, and when reality doesn't match this plan, you suffer. You resist what is, and this resistance blocks the flow. Real mastery is to control by allowing. Create intention, but release attachment to the outcome. Know where you're going, but be open to how you get there. This is called trusting the flow from awareness. You're not blindly floating downstream, letting life control you. No, you consciously choose direction. You set intention. But then,
You let go. You trust that the universe knows the shortest path. You trust that what should happen will happen. This isn't passivity. This is active openness. You act when the impulse to act comes. But you don't force. You don't push the river. You're not a controller. You're a creator. What's the difference? The controller lives in fear. He's afraid that if he doesn't control every detail, everything will fall apart. He's tense. He's constantly stressed. He tries to manipulate reality. The creator lives in trust. He knows he's not a separate little personality trying to survive in a hostile world. He knows he's an expression of life itself, and life creates through him. The creator doesn't try. He allows. Doesn't force. Allows. He creates space, and in that space, the new is born. Here's true freedom, understanding that you don't have to control everything. Because actually, everything is already being controlled by an intelligent force that created billions of galaxies, that beats in your heart without your participation, that knows how to turn a seed into a tree. Your role isn't to control this force. Your role is to become its conscious conduit. When you're present, when you're aware, when you're in silence, you open the channel. And through this channel, life creates through you. You don't create your life. Life creates itself through you. And this is the most beautiful thing there can be. So here's the real secret of reality control. Stop trying to control. Become aware. Go beyond the mind. Find silence. And let life flow through you. When you live like this, you don't control reality. You become it. You're not a drop in the ocean. You're the entire ocean in a drop. Realize this. Feel this. Live from this. And your life will become a miracle. Not because you control every detail, but because you trust. You're present. You're aware. This is true reality control. This is freedom.